They finished that quarter on a 12-0 run, yes.
We had a chance to cut it to 8 points and committed those turnovers, and the Lebanon Tigers converted on all of them, and that's the difference in the game. So we're ready to turn the page, and tonight David Pierce brings in the Athenians. They're 1-1 on the season. This is David's 9th year with Crawfordsville High School. He has one sectional title under his belt, but he's going up against a fella named Hendricks, and this is his 9th year with Lebanon, and he's won 2 sectional titles, and he's got a 112-84 record with Lebanon, and so they've had a good rivalry over the years, and we got a pretty decent crowd here, especially on our side of the court. This is the north side. I'm not always good with my directions.
You're right.
The Athenians are sitting on the west side. The Tigers are sitting on the east side. And got a pretty decent crowd here. We're ready to roll into December. And 2 good teams coming in tonight. Both of them have postseason aspirations. And both of them are very high on their teams. We think that we have the starting lineup for both teams. And I'm looking on the bench. That's Karsten Williamson, Jesse Johnson Hall, Trey Scorza. Is that Will Kellerman?
Yes, Will Kellerman.
And Cameron Saunders. There we go. Okay, I've got the right starters for the Athenians. And Coach Hendricks sent me his starting lineup this morning. Karsten Bertrand is a junior, averaging 11 points a game. Jaden Jarrett is a senior, averaging 11 points a game. Hunter Crew is a freshman. He's averaging 4 points a game. He's getting the start tonight. Luke Farrell is a junior. He's averaging 5 points. And Michael Reese is a junior. He's averaging 12 points. So the Tigers bring in 3 players in double figures tonight. And I'm most interested to see number 33 of the Tigers because he's a freshman.
Yeah, right.
I want to see how well this freshman blends into an upperclassman lineup. And his name's Hunter Crew. He looks to be about a 6-footer or so. Now, see, number 2 that's Bertrand, and he's 6'2". So Crew may be a little bit taller than 6'2".
Maybe.
It's going to be interesting to see how this game is played. And for the Athenians, Coach Pierce has a junior and Karsten Williamson, a senior, and Trey Scorzo, Will Kellerman. Cameron Saunders, is he a junior or a senior?
He's a senior.
I wrote it down wrong. So we got 3 seniors starting tonight. And Jesse Johnson Hall is the sophomore. And I saw a clip of his dunk down at Benton Central.
I saw that too, yeah.
But look at these kids down here for Lebanon. When we lived in Cincinnati, this is how the Bearcats did it. When teams would come in, except we put newspapers up in front of our faces.
You see those newspapers quite a bit.
Always liked that.
Yeah.
It's good-natured fun. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
The Lebanon student section has their back as we're introducing our Athenians. Cameron Saunders, 6'3" senior. He's added some bulk to his frame this year. Jesse Johnson Hall, he's the tallest kid on the court. He's 6'6", and he is smooth as silk.
Yes.
Trey Scorza, wearing number 12. Trey's a 6-footer. I've got him down as a senior, but is he a junior?
Trey's a junior, yes.
That's what I've done. I've mixed 2 guys up. Karsten Williamson, I think that he has made the biggest improvement in his game. He's added some muscle. He's playing confidently.
Yeah.
First home game, I thought he played pretty well overall. Was very confident with the ball. And then Will Kellerman, I thought played a real good game. And I missed the game at Benton Central. So that's a game that I did not see.
Yes, I've been with the girls team, so this is the first time I've got to see the Athenians in action.
Oh, you missed the home opener against Greencastle.
Yes, I did. The girls were down at Greencastle that night, so I missed it.
We had a chance to compete to the end, and it became a possession game, and we didn't handle a few possessions well. So this will be interesting to see in this game whether the sophomore Jesse Johnson Hall can outplay the freshman Hunter Crew.
Right.
And both teams are going with the defensive tip. Jesse Johnson Hall gets the tap. Trey Scorza has the ball. He's going to run the point right now. The Athenians set up an offense. There's the pass. Oh, great pass. Great pass. Trey scores and gets the first hoop of the game. Jesse Johnson Hull made a very unselfish pass to his teammate. Here come the Tigers. That freshman's number 33, and he's playing in the low post. He's got a good frame on him. Tigers are very patient with the ball, going back and forth. Drive along the baseline. Pass almost went up into the second deck on the deflection. That was number 2. Is it Carson Burton? Am I saying his name right?
Bertrand, yes. He's a good one. He ran the team last year and looks like he may be running it this year.
They had that one player last year, I forget his name, played football as well.
Jalen Washington.
Yeah, how can I miss that?
Yeah.
Penetration into lane. Trey scores. It gets the deflection and the steal. Let's see if he gives it up. Takes it all the way himself. Trey scores He had a tough time scoring in the home opener, and right from the get-go, he's playing tough. The Athenians were looking to trap. The freshman gives it up along the baseline. Another real good pass. There's the freshman, number 33, Hunter Crew. Gets his first hoop here in the Athenians gym, and it's a 4-2 game. Karsten Williamson running the offense for the Athenians. They got a trap up here at the half-court line. He bounces at Trey Scorza. Inside to Will Kellerman. He posts up with that left hand. He's blocked from behind by number 33, Hunter Crew. 4-2 the Athenians. Carson Bertrand running the point. Here come the Tigers. They reload. Doing a real nice job being patient with the ball. There's the three-pointer by Carson Bertrand. Looked like Trey Scorza had the ball. It was taken out of his hands by number 11, Jaden Jarrett. And Jaden Jarrett comes into the game averaging 11 points. Bertrand averages 11. Michael Reese averages 12 a game. So 3 players in double figures for the Tigers. They are patient with the ball. They're going to call a move and pick. That on number 33?
Yes, it is.
Number 33 with the block. Jesse Johnson Hall is going to inbound the basketball. The K-Dub, Karsten Williamson. Here come the Athenians. Last time down, they jumped the ball and tried to double at half court. We're set up in a box. Got a double high pick. There's that trap. Karsten Williamson. Trey Scorza makes the inbound pass. Left-handed hook by Will Kellerman. Great pass by Trey Scorza. So it's 6-2. The Athenians don't take much time off the clock, but they convert. The Tigers have been very patient on offense. Number 22 puts up a three-pointer. It's long, kicks it back out. Carson Bertrand puts up the three-pointer. It's short. Rebounded by the Tigers. Third three-pointer in a row. That's by number 11, Jaden Jarrett.
Got a 2-on-1.
2-on-1. Great fake by Will Kellerman. Wow.
Nice.
That's a great break. Right. 2-on-1, ran it to perfection. You're taught if you got the ball, take it to the hoop till you're stopped.
Right.
Great fake. The Tigers have been very patient on the offensive end. Jesse Johnson Hull blocks that shot. Here come the Athenians with an 8-2 lead. The Tigers have tried twice now to trap Karsten Williamson with the ball at the half-court line. Trey Scorza's got that ball on top. Back out to Kellerman. He puts up a three-pointer. Coach Pierce says something very quickly to Kellerman. Words of love, I'm sure. Here come the Tigers. Good fake. The reason it's a good fake is he took an extra step. In the NBA, nothing wrong with that. In high school basketball in Indiana, that's a walk.
Right.
So number 11, Jaden Jarrett, takes a seat, as well as the freshman, Hunter Crew, into the game's number 44.
Coach, I don't have him on here.
I don't have him anywhere.
I was trying to find him before you got to that. Yeah,
he's not on the.
He's not on our list.
We need to find out. At some point, we need to find out who number 44 is. Justin. There's a steal. He lost balance, makes an appeal to the referee. We got a 3-on-2. Trey Scorza. Foul's going to be on the floor. Number 2 is Carson Bertrand. He was driving the ball to the hoop, thought he was drawing the foul, lost control and went to the floor. Referees didn't blow the whistle.
The foul was on number 22, Michael Reese.
He must have been pushing on the inside, trying to get over for help side defense. Carson Williamson. Trey Scorza for a 3-pointer in the corner. It's up and over. Little strong. He was going for the quick 3. You know, we haven't run much clock off in our offense, but I like the lead, 8-2. So here comes Carson Bertrand. Went right, left, lost the handle. Will Kellerman was going to go in for the dunk. Foul's going to be on Bertrand. He lost the handle. Taking that ball right to left. Reached down. So he picked up his first foul. It was a good foul. Otherwise, it's going to be a layup. K-Dub's got the ball. There's a high pick and roll. Here comes Will Kellerman. There's going to be a foul on number 3. Number 3 is Kai Zimmerman. So the player we don't have a name for is number 44. Now I had on the internet, they had a kid named Kobe Ottinger. But he's not in the lineup over here, and so maybe that's who that is. We'll have to find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
He averages 5 points. Man, there's a foul on number 20. That's Luke Farrell. There's a bunch of Farrells over in Lebanon. They're trying to muscle up on whoever has the ball out front. Number 12's coming into the game. That's Aiden Newsom. Aiden Newsom's a junior. He's 5'8". And he's actually wearing glasses. Karsten K-Dub Williamson's done a real nice job handling the ball tonight. Taking it right down the lane, puts it up.
Nice rebound by
Jesse. Good pass. Williamson's got the rebound. Here comes Will Kellerman. Scorza was open. We're going to reset, reload. Nice decision. We've taken a couple of quick shots there. Spreading the court. Williamson down to the middle. He's down the lane. Great pass to Saunders. Oh, he's not able to hit the shot, but he gets the offensive rebound. So Williamson loses the assist. Saunders picks up the offensive board and the hoop. Wide open in the corner for a free. And the offensive rebound. They're going to get Jesse Johnson Hall from behind, or Scorza with the block. 34. That's Jesse Johnson Hall from behind. Shot went up from the corner, and Jesse forgot to box him out. Great pass. Look at there.
Michael Reese.
Number 22 is Michael Reese. That's his first hoop of the night. Trey Scorza spots up for the 3. Off the glass. I don't think that's what he called, but the bank is open. The bank is open. Good pass inside to Michael Reese. Shots up. Not in. Scorza clears. We've got a 3-on-2. Went with the bounce pass. Bertrand with the good defense. Bertrand is a 6'2" junior point guard. Good player.
Yes, he's very good. He ran that team last year. They won our sectional last year.
Jesse Johnson Hall with his first hoop of the night off an inbounds pass from Williamson to give Williamson the assist. Bertrand. There's a scrum on the floor. We got 3 players down there. This pace of this game is pretty quick without the turnovers that we had in the first game. 15-4. Athenians. How about that?
That's nice. Nice start.
Man-for-man defense by the Athenians. There was the old pick-to-picker, and the Athenians had her guarded. Good defense by the Athenians. Saunders is on the point guard. He's up, had him up in the air. Number 44, whose name we do not know, hit the 3-pointer. See if you can pick up the announcers calling his name.
Yeah.
I had a name that I got off the Max Preps called Ottinger, but I don't know if he's actually in the game or not. Will Kellerman, left-handed. Off the front, off the back of the rim. It's cleared. Here comes Bertrand. It's 15-7 after that three-pointer. And the Athenians are going to double themselves. There's the pass inside. Number 44 kicks it out. There's the 5'8". The offensive rebound. Aiden Newsom took that free. That was Kai Zimmerman who got the offensive rebound. The foul is on number 12. That's Trey Scorza. Here comes our first substitution of the game. Anthony Gonzalez will be checking in. Kai Zimmerman will be shooting free throws. First one's up and in. So Will Kellerman comes out. Anthony Gonzalez comes into the game wearing number 32 for the Athenians. Kai Zimmerman will be shooting the second half of his free throw opportunity. Shots up. Good stroke. 15-9. Williamson will be running the point. So we got Anthony Gonzalez, Trey Scorza, Jesse Johnson Hall, Cameron Saunders, Carson Williamson. Carson's trying to get everybody exactly where they're supposed to be. Trey Scorza's got the ball now in the middle. He's looking for an opportunity. Jesse Johnson Hall, ball between his legs. Gets it up to Williamson. We're trying to spread that court. Now we're going into a 1-4 low set. Coach Pierce getting everybody where he wants them. Williamson spots up. That's a good shot. A little hard. Here come the Tigers, just like the girls. Long pass. We were going for the last shot of the quarter. Shot it just a hair quick. They got the rebound and actually got the ball down the court and had a chance to score. So, after 8 minutes of play in the first quarter, it's a fairly close game. The Athenians are on top 15-9. If we can give you a rundown on the scoring, who do you got scoring for the Tigers?
Well, I've got number 44 who we're trying to find out who that is. He's got a 3. Connor Crew has a 2. Kyle Zimmerman has 2 free throws, and Michael Reese has a 2.
So we got 4 players for the Athenian scoring.
Yeah, we have Cam Saunders with 2, Jesse Johnson Hall with 2, Will Kellerman with 4, and Trey Scorza with 7.
Trey Scorza's got 7 points. And Coach Welliver's got a score into the first quarter. South leads North Montgomery 8-4. It's a barn burner. I'm going to guess. I'm not sure, does that favor South or does that favor North? Not much scoring there. Yeah. We got a 15-9 score here. We got 4 players for both teams who have scored tonight.
Right.
Trey Scorza has got off to that hot start, and that includes that 3-point banker, just like Coach called her up.
And he'll say he called it.
In the paper tomorrow, it'll just say 3. Here come the Tigers. They'll run a little weave out front. Good pass, kicks it out. Freshman made a good pass. Shots up. Freshman makes the offensive rebound, puts it right back up. Hunter Crew looks like the real deal, Coach.
Yeah, he does.
15-11. Freshman gets his second bucket of the night. Cameron Saunders has the ball on the point. Clears it to Trey Scorza. Anthony Gonzalez. Cameron Saunders. Good ball movement by the Athenians. Jesse Johnson Hall has it on the wing. Carson Williamson's got that ball. Kicks it right back out. Let's reload, fellas. Run a little bit of clock off. Just the most patience we've shown all night.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Got a high pick and roll there for Scorza. He's double teamed. He's double teamed.
Oh, nice.
Saunders wide open. Give the assist to Trey Scorza. Saunders scores his second hoop of the night. That's 17-11 Athenians. Good ball movement. Good pass out.
Yeah.
Point guard right to the rim. That's Carson Bertrand. I think that Lebanon called that timeout.
Yes, called a 30.
30-second timeout. I'm looking down at their huddle, and Dave Farrell used to be the girls' coach. at Lebanon, my first year that I coached here at Crawfordsville. Coach Hendricks looks like he's telling everybody, I think we should all go to church on Sunday morning. I think that was a come to Jesus meeting.
Yeah.
He didn't look very happy at all.
Not at all.
Coach Pierce, on the other hand, calm, cool, collected, wearing a suit. Looks like a Baptist pastor down there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Here come the Athenians. We've got the ball with a 17-13 lead. And even though at one point we had like a 15, I don't know if it was 3 lead or 15-5.
Yeah, 4 or 5, yeah.
You knew it wasn't going to stay close. No. This is a conference game and a rivalry between Crawfordsville and Lebanon. The only thing good about Lebanon is tightest donuts.
You got that right.
Trey Scorza clears it out to Carson Williamson. They're going to get doubled.
He'll find him. Gonzo.
Three-pointer, Jesse Johnson Hall gets the offensive board. We're going to reload. The Tigers know that Gonzo, he's going to shoot that three when he's open. He's open again.
Yep. Puts
up the 2 this time. It's short. Trey Scorza with the rebound. Shots up. A little bit long. Out of bounds on Jesse Johnson Hall. 17-13, the Athenians. There's 6:07 to go in the second quarter. Been a pretty good game. Any turnovers?
I don't have any.
I don't think I'd seen any turnovers.
I haven't picked up any yet.
They might have happened so fast we both missed them.
Could have, yeah.
Been pretty good ball movement. Good shot selection by the Tigers.
There's one.
There you go. Scores it with the steal. He's going to the hoop. Good defense.
Yeah.
That's Jaden Jarrett, number 11, slips in. Knocks that ball out of bounds. Will Kellerman's into the game. Trey Scorza checks out. Carson Williamson's got the ball on the, that's the east baseline. Number 24 is in the game for Farrell. Luke, no, that's not Luke Farrell, is it? That's another Farrell.
Yeah.
Will Kellerman kicks that ball out to Cameron Saunders. He loses the handle. Referee gives it right back to the Athenians. We got some kids in for Lebanon that I don't have their names. Reese Jones is 24. Reese Jones. Have to get his name in the book here. K-Dub Williamson's got the ball. Sets the offense. Kellerman. Saunders is trying to post up. Kellerman is up. Shots off the rim. It's cleared by Bertrand. Jarrett has the ball. Bounce passes right back. The Tigers are going to set her up at 17-13. He's going one-on-one. Good pass inside. Yeah. Freshman gets the offensive rebound. Hunter Crew with his third bucket of the night. Anthony Gonzalez loses the handle going to the hoop. He was going to the hoop 1-on-3. Lost the handle. Coach Pierce is going to call a timeout. The Athenians have been outscored 12-2 since an early 15-3 lead. So the intensity has turned up for the Tigers. Most of the Athenian fans are sitting on their backsides, and the Tiger fans are on their feet.
Yes.
The momentum has changed.
Momentum will change back and forth in this one. You can count on that.
Well, both teams now have at least one turnover.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the most part, the Athenians have taken some quick shots. The Tigers have been very patient. And for whatever reason, we got off to a quick start, and now things have slowed down just a hair. So Coach Pierce is going to slow things down. If you're David, what are you telling your team right now?
That is what you said. Slow down, be patient, keep running the ball, run your offense. Defensively, get back because they're going to try to run on us sooner or later.
As Tom Landry used to say in Dallas, take what they give you.
Exactly.
And then when the heat's on, we might have to force it them.
Yeah.
He was a very patient man.
Yes.
For the Athenians, we got Will Kellerman, Cameron Saunders, K-Dub Williamson, Jesse Johnson Hall. Who's that behind him? Anthony Gonzalez. And here comes Bertrand and Jarrett running the guard spots. The freshman's on the court. He looks to be at least 6'3", maybe 6'4". The Tigers have been very patient. Backdoor cut. They missed Bertrand. Reese has the ball. Clears it out to the freshman. Dribbling left-handed. Cross court. Reese kicks it back court. Bertrand has the ball. Thought about a three. He'll just back her up. Let's start again, guys. Going to make the Athenians play some defense. Tries to kick it to the corner. That was deflected out of bounds, I think, by Gonzalez.
Yes, it was. Gonzo got a hand on that one.
So they were taking time off the clock. They're playing a possession game, and they're not in a hurry, making the Athenians play good, solid defense. There's Bertrand from the corner for a three. Good shot. And that's a lead, first lead for the Tigers. 18-17. Jesse Johnson Hall has the ball now. Cameron Saunders kicks it out to Will Kellerman. Right back to Cameron Saunders. Jesse Johnson Hall cuts through. K-Dub Williamson makes the entry pass to Kellerman. Kicks it right back to Gonzalez. Good patience by the Athenians.
They're looking for a good shot. They got time.
Now they're going to stack it. Jesse Johnson Hall sets the pick for Gonzalez. Jesse Johnson Hall's down. Not for the count. Well, it's reloaded again, fellas. Williamson's got that ball. Johnson's got a defender on his backside. Will Kellerman in, out. Good patience by the Athenians. Cameron Saunders and the freshmen are really going at it, and the referees are letting them play.
Yeah.
Williamson puts up the shot. It's off the rim. It's cleared by Gonzalez. Saunders. Let's reload.
I think that's a matchup that Coach wants to take care of. Saunders against the freshman.
I'll tell you what, Hunter Crew and Cameron Saunders were going back and forth. Gonzalez with a three. That's going to be short. His shot is not falling so far. He picks up a frustration foul. Here comes Trey Scorza back into the game. I've got Trey for one foul. Is that all he's got?
Yes.
He sat for a long time there on the bench.
Gonzo had a real nice game at Benton Central.
Did he?
He came up with 15 or 16 up there.
Really?
Trey had 15 or 16. Yeah.
Okay. I know Trey was frustrated with his first game here at home. And right now we haven't scored in a long time. There's a steal by Scorza. Ought to be two. Good body movement. Good ball control. That's 9 points for Scorza. It's a 1 point lead for the Athenians again. There's a turnover. Good pass inside and Jesse Johnson Hall cleared the boards. We got a 3-on-3. Oh, there's a charge. Man, they butted heads.
Got to pull up on that one.
Trying to get all the way to the hoop.
Yeah.
That's a young mistake, and it's a good thing nobody was really injured because they really smacked hard there.
Yeah.
19-18, the Athenians. That'll go down as a turnover because it's an offensive foul. David Pierce is talking to the referee. I think when he sees it on, I'm sure they're not talking about that foul. Got to be talking about something else. Number 3 is it Kai Zimmerman?
Kai.
There we go.
Yeah.
Kept wanting to say Zai.
Yeah.
Kai Zimmerman. Goes baseline. Trey scores it. Wow! Good defense.
Out of midair, yes.
Oh, man. Kellerman's wide open for
wide
the three.
Open for a three, and he got
Good
it.
pass from Williamson. Kellerman gets the three. Williamson gets the assist. The lead is extended to 4.
Will's got 7.
Very unselfish. And he was open.
Yeah.
They had a defensive lapse in assignments. There's a good move. Jump shot by the point guard. And Kellerman's going down with Zimmerman.
We got a foul on Lebanon.
Is it on number 3?
I believe so. We'll see here. Yep.
Yeah. Got a little bit of physical contact in tonight's game.
That's his second.
First time into the game is Nate Schroeder.
Nate Schroeder.
Jesse Johnson Hall's going to take a seat. I think eventually Jake Becker Saunders is going to take a seat.
Jake Decker came in also.
So we've got 2 subs for the last minute 30 of the half. And maybe Coach Pierce is going to save some fouls. So we got 2 new players. So Kellerman, Scorza, Schroeder, You say Jake Decker? Yep, he's
Yes.
in the corner. And K-Dub's in the game. So a different lineup. Scorza thought about it. The Athenians are being patient. They're trying to spread the court, except Schroeder's squeezing in. We got a turnover. Save the ball by Will Kellerman behind the back, through his legs. Passes in to Decker. K-Dub Williamson down the lane. Left-hander. Good rebound by Decker. Has the ball stripped from behind. And here come the Tigers. It's a 4-point lead for the Athenians. And this is a nail-biter, folks. 22-18. Coach Hendricks is calling out the signal. Couldn't tell if he was calling for one shot. There's a great backdoor cut.
Jarrett.
Not able to convert on the shot. Schroeder rebounds the ball. Williamson's got it on the wing. Bounce pass off the foot of Schroeder, but he gives it back to the Tigers. That turned out well for us. Coach Bean's coming up for a little halftime interview. Don't go away, folks. We're going to hear all about the Lady Athenians. The freshman back into the game. Kai Zimmerman takes a seat. We've got a 4-point lead with 24.3 ticks on the clock. Schroeder, backdoor cut. Shots up. It's blocked.
Good rebound.
Good rebound, but he lost the handle, and the freshman comes up with the rebound. There's 18 seconds on the clock. The Tigers should get the last shot of the quarter, all things being equal.
They're going to give it to Bertrand to start it. Reese is in the corner.
Quick shot in the corner. Good box out there by Decker.
We got time.
Williamson
Got Nate.
kicks it back to
nice
Kellerman.
play. Nice
Great play. How about that? Will Kellerman's going to get the bucket. But give credit to the big number 42, Nate Schroeder. How about that?
Made a nice play.
How about that? It's 24-18, the halftime score. Don't go away, folks, because we've got Coach Tony Bean going to join us for the halftime interview. He's trying to get all set up here. Coach, how we doing?
You want an honest answer?
Well, yes and no.
I'll be honest.
Take out the last 2 minutes of the third quarter, it's a completely different ball game. The final score doesn't reveal the true story of the game, I don't think.
No, I agree with that. And that's what's so disappointing, because I really think that's a game that should have been a 5-point ball game either way, the whole game.
The score was 30-40, and we had the ball, a chance to cut it to 8 points or 7 points, depending on the shot.
Yep.
And we had 4 consecutive turnovers, and Lebanon converted on all of them.
Yeah, I think I heard it ended up being an 18-0 run or something like that over the stretch of the time.
Yes. But, the end of the third quarter, they got 12 points, and then they got the first 6 of the fourth quarter.
And there was a run in the final 2 minutes right before halftime too. We gave up 6 or 8 points, and that's my fault. I should have got us out of the press when Macy York got in foul trouble and had to bring some other girls in. But
overall, though, there's some positive things.
There's a ton of positive things, and we're seeing that every game. So I know that the future's bright and all that kind of stuff. But we're disappointed in this one, and coaches disappointed in players. Players are disappointed in coaches, and they should be. We didn't have them ready to play, or I mean, honestly, I did not think we were scared and intimidated.
I didn't think we were either.
But we, in the excitement or the heat of the moment, we just stopped doing or forgot how to do some of the little fundamental things. Mm-hmm. Get yourself in position to receive a pass. Don't stay between the ball and the defender, or have a defender in between you and the ball. Go to a different spot. Don't be a robot. Meet passes. Don't make passes that you're jumping. I mean, fake high, bounce pass. In this case, I think we could have faked high. I told them this at halftime. We could fake high and come right back with a chest pass, because they were jumping but just little fundamental things. And they packed that 1-2-2 all inside the volleyball line, so you've got plenty of opportunity to go sideline as long as you have someone in the middle to occupy. Right. You don't even have to throw it in the middle. But then when the middle opens up, man, it's wide open on the opposite side. I mean, you could see opportunities for layups, and our girls saw it too, but we couldn't execute it. And gosh darn it.
Against their press early, Well, both teams had a lot of turnovers. It wasn't just us. Lebanon had a lot of turnovers as well. Part of that's the pace of the game. Part of that's the intensity. I mean, we got the band here tonight.
Yep.
Got a bigger crowd. I mean, it's all the things you want to have.
Yeah.
But we handled the press for the most part. Shay and Lauren were out front for the most part tonight. Then Olivia came in and played on the point.
Yep.
But once we broke the press, we weren't able to convert into good shots early.
Right.
But later we did. We did a pretty nice job.
Yep. And that's the positive things you're talking about that you saw out there, and I saw them too. I'm riding this roller coaster of am I being too intense and on the sideline. I actually asked the players point blank, do you want me to settle down?
What'd they say?
I think a couple of them did. But you know what?
Just remember, as a father of 3 girls, don't listen to them.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't be who I'm not, and I am intense.
There you go.
And it's only because I know it's things we're capable of doing. But by the same token, I'll be the first one to high-five you and jump up and down and chest bump you if you want to and talk to the media. And, I told them all that, too. And they know that. We're fine. It's just...
Part of that's just the emotion of the moment, and it passes.
Yep.
Those things happen.
I'm looking forward to film tomorrow, I can tell you that. I am.
I was going to ask you about the situation near the, fourth quarter, and they brought both coaches together. What the heck was going on there?
So Shay Williamson came over, I thought, to just talk to me, and as she got closer, they were handing the girl the ball to take the shot, and Shay was having she was hyperventilating a little bit.
Oh, okay.
So I immediately told Peyton Sennett to get in, and as she was running up, I said to the ref that was right there, hey, I got an injury. I said, I need you to blow the whistle, because I didn't want her standing out there hyperventilating. But the girl took the shot, missed it, he blew the whistle, and then their coach, I think, was arguing that shouldn't happen, which in the middle of the game that isn't a 24-point ball game with 30 seconds to go, absolutely, you can't do that. So I just said, look, we don't need to get together. Do it. Have her reshoot the free throw. I don't care. Or give us the ball or give them the ball. I could care less.
Yeah.
And
we were curious.
Their coach wasn't real thrilled with it.
Well, we had our eyes on the free throw shooter, and the shot goes up and the horn sounds, so we weren't sure what was happening. So then when it was all said and done, it looked like...
Yeah, and their coach said the same thing. I can't remember his last name
Nick
now.
Carruthers.
I can't remember it. Tonight was the first night I'd met him.
Well,
he said it's all about the girls, and so it was fine.
Right. Okay.
And I'm not so sure that it wasn't just the other referee that was confused and came over to ask about it. So.
Well, I thought we had a little trouble. They're tall and they're long.
Yeah, they are.
And, for his future, I mean, they got some good personnel, but I'm really excited about our team. And we're missing Addie Laskowski.
Yeah.
What is her injury? Because we don't know.
Well, it's a break, but... I think it's more like a hairline fracture thing in her, not in her ankle, in her fibula, I think is the one it is. Is that right?
That's a big bone.
Yeah. So she's waiting to get an MRI. We thought she was going to get an MRI, but there's some things with the doctor that you got to get approved and all that. So there's only been x-rays at this point.
Okay.
She's in a boot. They're saying 6 weeks in a boot. And maybe it'll be fine, but we really need that MRI, which she should be getting soon to figure it out. But bottom line is, if she comes back, it's going to be mid-January, I think, something like that. Which is an important part of the year. We'd take her.
Absolutely.
Honestly, she does a pretty nice job helping us coach.
I'm sure she does.
She really does see the game in a whole different way.
Might be good for her.
I thought the same thing last year. But it is good for her. So, I mean, she now understands what we're talking about when we're coaching.
Right.
Makes you wish that all the players, I don't want all our players injured, don't get me wrong, but I wish they could all sit through that a little bit. But.
Well, some of our players are growing up quick. I mean, Shay Williamson is a freshman point guard. That's no easy task.
Nope.
Livia Reed is a freshman. Liddy McCarty came off the bench there in the fourth quarter, had a couple of big hoops.
Yep.
I'm leaving out Macy York. Can't believe how tall she's gotten.
Yeah.
Because I remember all these kids when they were kindergarten, first grade. Now here they are playing varsity.
It is a good bunch and a class of girls that really understand and like the game of basketball.
That makes it nice.
There's freshmen on the Winter Helzel and Kirsten Hutchins and Gosh, don't let me leave one out. But
I'm trying to remember them myself.
Alyssa Butler, it's a real good group of freshmen.
Good class of kids.
And I've talked about this a lot. I don't want to forget the older players that are filling roles now that are a little different, and their attitudes have been great.
Got Olivia Barnett's a senior.
Olivia Barnett and Megan Simmons. Megan and Olivia are playing constantly, so
right.
It's not but their roles are different.
Right.
Excuse me. So just the way they're accepting that and being leaders, it's really
it's important.
Good. Yeah.
I've noticed even Lauren Kellerman, she's gotten taller each year, gotten stronger each year. I think her shot has really improved. I don't know if she notices it, but from up here.
Well, when we're shooting in practice, she can go on streaks of 9 out of 10 threes, and it's really smooth. And she's definitely better.
She was 8 of 8 from the line tonight.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about her free throws because it's been really, really good all year. so I'm leaving it. I mean, you guys can talk about it, but I'm not bringing up specific numbers.
Well, it seems like every time I bring something up like that, we jinx somebody.
I can tell you, when the season started, it was one of the first 3 or 4 practices. I asked her if she realized what her free throw percentage was for her career, and I don't know. I can't remember now exactly what it was, but it was in the 60s, low 60s, and I talked to her about a goal and all that, and I know that she's far exceeding her goal for the year at this point.
She has a real nice stroke. I wanted to ask you real quick, we play Attica Tuesday. What do you know about Attica?
We do. They've got 2 big girls, one that handles the ball a lot, but I saw them play against North Montgomery. I know that, and they beat North by 6.
A close game.
Close game, and I know they just beat Frankfurt by just a point. And I know Frankfurt's another team that we can compete with. So fully expect to be able to find a way to go up there and get a W. We'll watch their film tomorrow and be ready for that.
Okay, and then also it seems like it's about the Lafayette schedule time.
Yep.
West Lafayette Central Catholic. We play Lafayette Jeff this year.
We do not.
Oh, thank goodness for that.
We picked up Speedway.
Man, I know the Speedway coach, but I don't know anything about Speedway.
Yeah, I'm not real sure yet. Haven't gotten any film from them. I talked to Dustin Oakley Coach Oakley at Southmont, and he played him in the summer, and so they got a couple good players. But we've got Attica Tuesday, and then the boy-girl doubleheader with West Lafayette on Friday. And then I think the following week would be CC and North Montgomery.
So CC, they're a tough team always. Seems like Preston Williamson puts up a 3-pointer. Cameron Saunders gets his hand on it. You know these guys too, don't you?
I do.
Could you step right in and coach them?
I probably could, but he's got a good group of coaches down there doing a nice job. They're fun to watch. I didn't get to see the Greencastle game because we were playing, and I didn't get to see the Benton Central game because I was out of town. So this is the first time really live I've been able to watch him.
First time that the Coach Sherbert has been able to see him play as well.
Yeah.
It's been an interesting game so far. They are really patient with the ball, and our shots normally come a little quicker. And I'm guessing Coach Pierce wants to make sure we get a good shot.
Yeah, I know you're right about that, and especially the way that Coach has coached in the past. But I do know he would like to run. This is an athletic group.
Trey Scores is so athletic, and K-Dub has improved so much from last year. And then there's Jesse Johnson Hall and Will Kellerman. Look at that step back.
Will's gotten so much stronger and just more fundamental and just better, just better.
More confident.
And he's the leader. I mean, you ought to hear him talk.
The emotional leader of the team.
All of it, and he knows the game well. So, it's an exciting group. I'll be watching them all I can, high-fiving them, and I get to go in the locker room every day and get ready for my practice. So I see them quite a bit.
Well, Coach, you're making some great strides with the kids. Don't be too discouraged.
I hope so.
Unfortunately, it's a 32-minute game instead of 30. If it was a 30-minute game, we'd have been right there. And it's been a long time since we played a good game with Lebanon.
Well, we've got a chance to draw them again in the sectional. We'll see what happens.
Okay. Well,
we actually did. We did play them to a 6-point game last year. It was 54-48
right. At their place.
At their place, which. So we've been thinking about this one for a long time. It's probably one of the reasons it's so disappointing, the point spread tonight. But.
Did Addie play last year?
This is the game. That was the game she broke her nose in the second quarter. So.
Okay.
But she scored 19 before she did
that.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah, it made a difference.
Okay.
Made a difference.
Well, thanks for stopping and visiting with us.
No problem. Appreciate everything
you're doing.
Good luck
Tuesday and the rest of the season. We'll talk to you again.
Sounds good. Thanks.
Okay. That's Coach Tony Bean, head coach of the Varsity girls. Trey Scorza puts up a three-pointer off the pass by Jesse Johnson Hall. Karsten Williamson tipped it into Will Kellerman's hands. We're going to pick up a foul here. I think it's on number 20. Is that right? That's on Lebanon. Scores 24-20. We've been talking to Coach Bean for a few minutes. Most of the halftime, part of the third quarter. Jesse Johnson Hall kicks it out to Trey Scorza. We've got a real good game. It's low scoring. By the way, North Montgomery's got a halftime lead over South. It's a 2-point game. Is it 15-13, Justin? 15-13, North over South. Will Kellerman was going to shoot. No matter what, here come the Tigers. They got a chance to cut the lead. Will Kellerman came in. Number 11 is Jaden Jarrett. He made the mistake of leaving his feet with nobody to pass to. Good defensive effort by Will Kellerman. Here come the Athenians. There's 5:45 left in the third quarter. It's been a slow-down game, mostly because the Tigers, they're playing possession by possession. K-Dub clears it out to Trey Scorza. He thinks about that three. The floor is spread. He tries to kick it back to Kellerman. It's stolen by Bertrand. He's a heck of a player, Mike.
Yes, he is. He had a brother on the team last year who graduated.
Is that right?
Yes, they both started.
So he's 2 years older.
Uh-huh.
There's a post-up by the freshman. What a move.
Good move.
Hunter Cruz, the real deal. That's 8 points for him. It's a 2-point game. Karsten Williamson back and forth. Kicks it out to Trey Scorza for the three. Give Trey 3 points. Give the assist to Karsten Williamson. Excellent move to penetrate and then quick dish for the hoop. 27-22. The Athenians are up by 5. Another good
nice
pass
by the freshman.
Shot's too strong. Going to give a jump ball. Cameron Saunders working hard. And that's Michael Reese going up. The possession era goes to Lebanon. Bertrand trying to get his team ready to play. Oh, what a move.
Nice, yeah.
Good move. Jaden Jarrett scores. He's going to pick up the foul on Will Kellerman. It'll be a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. It's a 3-point game. Jaden Jarrett comes into the game averaging 11 points, and that's his first
basket, yes.
First hoop. You know, he's not playing like he's frustrated, but you know what it's like when you're used to scoring and you don't?
Yeah.
Well, that feeling's gone, although he missed a free throw. Jesse Johnson Hall pulls down a rebound. It's 3-on-2. Anthony Gonzalez almost lost the handle. Cameron Saunders has it. Said, come on, guys. Let's get set. Karsten Williamson's got that ball. We got a stack over here. Trey Scorza.
Still want to go against that freshman. We're going to get a chance here now.
Cameron Saunders.
Double team.
Anthony Gonzalez down the lane. There you go. Nice job. That's Gonzalez's first hoop of the night. Extends the lead to 29-24. Good patience by the Athenians.
Yes, it was. Nice work.
Are we in a zone?
Yes, we are.
We're in like a 3-2.
Like a 3-2, maybe. 2-1-2.
First time I've seen it.
Yeah.
At least tonight. Little different look by the Athenians. We got 6'6" in the middle. They're looking for a lane to penetrate. Cameron Saunders with a really good rebound. He doesn't have the break. He does the senior thing, slows things down. Come on, guys. It worked last time. Let's try it again. The Athenians set up. Gonzalez comes off that pick. There's a high and low. Made the pass. Little strong. Here's the three-pointer. Little short. Kicked out of bounds. Is that Trey Scorza?
Yes.
Knocked that ball out of bounds. Good hustle by Scorza. We had the pick and roll there on the right wing, and the pass by Gonzalez was a little long, or Jesse Johnson Hall wasn't able to go get it. So the Tigers set up in a stack. It's cleared by Jarrett. Bertrand has the ball in his hands. And they've got a high pick and roll. Cleared to the freshman. Freshman has done a very nice job tonight. He has pretty much stuck to inside for his points. There's a bad pass by the Tigers, a rare turnover. How many turnovers did the Tigers have tonight?
I've got them for 4.
4. How about the Athenians?
I've got them for 6. Very unofficial, but that's what I got.
Well, and we were up by 5 points, so we have been very fortunate.
Yes.
Trey Scorza is going to run the point. Williamson is going to set up in the box. Gonzalez is out. Saunders is going to set the pick. Cleared out to Karsten Williamson. Trey Scorza's got it now. Jesse Johnson Hall. Smooth as silk. Woo! Jesse Johnson Hall with his second hoop of the night. A real nice job. That's just what I call a basic motion. Or sometimes they call it a triangle. Karsten Williamson with the steal. Should be 2 by Gonzalez.
Way up.
Anthony Gonzalez with 2. Karsten Williamson with the assist. It's a 9-point lead. This is the biggest lead of the game.
Yes,
33 to 24. So we've outscored 9-6 since the halftime lead. The second half scoring, I have Trey Scorza for 3. Jesse Johnson Hall with 2. Anthony Gonzalez with 4. Is that right?
That's what I got, Coach.
And then Jaden Jarrett's got 2 with a missed free throw. Hunter Cruz got 2. Luke Farrell's got 2. Is that right?
We're right together.
I thought maybe I'd missed the hoop while I was talking with Coach Bean.
You got it.
That's interesting. Coach Bean told me that he was disappointed in the players, and the players were disappointed in the coaches.
Okay.
He said he also asked, am I too intense? And he said a couple of girls said yes.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure they think so, yeah.
I told him from a father of 3 girls, they always think a man's too intense.
Always, yes.
But he also said, I've got to be me, and I like that. I'm sure he played with emotion. He coaches with a lot of passion. I'm sure the girls have a lot of respect for him, and honest to God, they're really improving a lot.
Yes, they are. They definitely are.
We noticed. I forget who helped me call well, you were with me for the first game of the girls, weren't you?
Yes, I was.
We noticed warming up.
Yes,
they just looked better. And even though they were full court pressed most of the night, and they had committed some turnovers, they handled it. I think the freshman had a cut on his chin, and the trainer put one of those. What do you call those things? There's a name for that. The Band-Aid. Rats. Tough getting old. I know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I need my better half here to tell me what it is I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Well, it's a 33-24 lead for the Athenians. Jarrett and Bertrand will inbound the ball. We haven't seen any full court pressure. We've seen various times the Tigers have tried to half court press. We're in this little zone again.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pierce is trying to run a little clock off. So far, it's been just fine.
Yeah.
Reese is open over here in the corner. The Athenians are moving on every pass. Good defense. There's a good inside pass. Zimmerman had a good shot. It was blocked. Saunders going for the touchdown. There's the quarterback.
And that was a receiver, too. He threw the Gonzalez a few times, yes.
Is that right?
Yeah.
We had the post pattern open there. Just a little bit too strong. Here come the Tigers. Still a 9-point lead. 1:36 to go in the quarter. Garrett thought about it. There's a little giddy up and go by Kai Zimmerman. Love the name. I get lost in the translation every now and then. Well, the Athenians are going to set up the offense.
We have number 44 come in, Coach, and I got a little information from a good fan from Lebanon here. His name is Kobe Ottinger.
There you go.
Yes, and he's a freshman.
I saw his name on Max Preps. There's a rare mistake by Karsten Williamson left his feet with nobody to pass it to. He knows he's made the mistake, and we got somebody open in the corner. Reese was open, and as you pronounce it, Ottinger.
Yes.
3-pointer cleared by Reese. Jarrett. Another good shot cleared by Saunders. So his name was Kobe Ottinger. I wonder if he's named after Kobe Bryant.
Maybe.
Well, I saw his name on Mac Preps. So he's 44. Kobe Ottinger. And another freshman.
They had a good class.
Right hand to left hand for Saunders. Clears it to Trey Scorza in the right-hand corner. Jesse Johnson Hall. He's hacked by the freshman. Jesse Johnson Hall is going to get a couple free throws. The fouls on 22. That's Reese.
22, yes.
I apologize to Hunter Crew.
That's his second.
Got a chance to extend it to double-digit lead. There we go. 5 points for Jesse Johnson Hall. He's done a nice job of not forcing things, playing with the upperclassmen, doing some of the dirty work. He's a very unselfish player and very smooth player.
He's going to fit in quite well.
Second shot's up. It's going to be a little long, and Gonzalez clears the boards. Trey Scorza hands it off to K.W. Williamson. So the Athenians will have a chance for the last shot of the third quarter. Good defense. Gonzalez has it, clears it to Trey Scorza. Karsten Williamson was open, but there's still time on the clock. Jesse Johnson Hall, Karsten Williamson get fouled. Jaden Jarrett will pick up the foul. Karsten Williamson will go to the line for 3 points. I don't have Karsten scoring tonight, do you?
No, he has not.
He really hasn't had the scoring opportunities tonight, but he has done a real nice job of shoveling that ball to other people. Several assists. So now he's got a chance to score 3. First shot's up. A little long. Most difficult shot in the world is a technical or a shot like this when nobody else is on the line to keep you company.
That's a little different,
Second shot's up. That's in and out. I'm sure Mom and Dad are handling this. There we go. Third time's the charm. That might prove to be the difference in the game. So the third quarter ends with the Athenians up 35-24. So they held Lebanon to 6 points in the quarter.
Yes.
How about that?
Yes.
Good defense.
Yes.
This little 3-2 zone, I'm going to have to ask David about that, what he calls it.
Right.
Whether it's a matchup zone or a 3-2 zone. Our kids are quick, and they can play that type of defense. I'm going to be curious to see how this fourth quarter unfolds because Lebanon is very patient on offense, but they're behind by 11.
They're going to have to pick it up.
As we saw in the girls' game, points can come quickly.
Yeah.
I don't expect our guys not to be able to handle the pressure like our girls did when Lauren Kellerman was on the bench.
Right.
Well, it's been a good game so far. Do we have an update north-south yet? No update yet.
We had 4 points from Gonzo, 3 from Trey Scorza, 3 from Jesse Johnson Hall, and 1 from Karsten. They had a deuce from Jaden Jarrett, Luke Farrell, and Hunter Crew.
Okay. And Coach Welliver just handed me just like an iPhone 2. What is this? Anyway, North Montgomery is up by 1 over South at the end of 3 quarters. Down in Newmarket.
I thought that one
game's in Newmarket,
close.
right? Okay. We're right here at the Athenian Gym. You're listening to Tony Thomas and Mike Schubert. Justin Duggar and Rhett Welliver handling all the hard work. The Athenians have an 11-point lead. Gonzalez is in the game. Trey Scorza clears it out to Karsten Williamson. He's looking for an opportunity. Made the shovel pass to Jesse Johnson Hall, and it's stolen there by Michael Reese. So there's a rare turnover by the Athenians. That's number 7 or 8 on the night.
I've got 7, yeah.
7. Reese is open for the 3. The Tigers clear the board. Another three-pointer on the right side. And Cameron Saunders, who has a boatload of rebounds.
Yes, he does.
Gets another one. Coach Pierce wants to set up the offense. Let's don't get in a hurry. Let's don't make a silly pass. Let's take what they give us. Work that ball. Make them play defense. Anthony Gonzalez left his feet. That's about the 3rd time tonight we've left our feet.
Yeah, and nowhere to go.
Looking for somebody to pass the ball to. We got fortunate that time.
Yes, very much.
Jesse Johnson Hall inbounds the ball. Karsten Williamson. The Athenians set up. Gonzalez on the curl. Kicks it out to Jesse Johnson Hall. One dribble to the lane. Shots up. Gonzalez gets the offensive board. It rolls all around. We're going to get the foul on Gonzalez.
Yes. Couple of opportunities there.
32. That was one that was, you were putting it on the board. Wasn't quite there.
Yep.
6:48 left to go in the quarter. We're still up by 11 points. Nobody has scored after a minute 12. In a crucial quarter. Both teams are 1-1. Conference game on the line. County rival. By county, I mean next county.
Yeah.
The only thing Lebanon has better than us is Titus Bakery. But you know what? Pastry Plus downtown. You ever had their glazed donuts?
Yes, I have. They are good.
On Sunday morning, they're really good. When they come right out of the oven. I know a little bit about that. Cross corner pass. Karsten Williamson did not go for the fake. Jarrett's been held to 2 points in the night. Blocked from behind by Saunders.
We got Cam for his first foul.
Bertrand only has 5 points. He averages 11. But normally the guys who average in double figures, they get it in free throws in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, all right.
Nice looking shot by Bertrand. He's got 6 on the night. It's a 10-point lead. Pretty decent crowd here tonight. First conference game of the season for both schools. Shots up and in. Hits both of his free throws. There's a little full court pressure. Yeah, this is what we thought we might see.
Yes, there is.
Trey Scores has got that ball. Jesse Johnson Hall. 6
now we attack it.
There we go. Anthony Gonzalez with a quick shot. Jesse Johnson Hall clears. He's stripped from behind. Anthony Gonzalez has 2 hoops on the night, but his shots have not been falling with regularity.
They got the freshman on that one. That's his 3rd.
3rd foul on the freshman. He's had a good game. I like the way he plays.
Yeah, maybe it's 2nd foul.
We had a little bit of blood down here on this end of the court that the referees cleaned up during the quarter break. I think they're just wiping up sweat on this end. They didn't bring out that bottle they use. Karsten Williamson will inbounds the ball. The Athenians are in a stack on the west end. Trey Scores it to the corner. Jarrett is guarding him. There's 2 of the quicker kids on the court. Williamson handling the point tonight. Trey Scores it with a spin move. Loses the handle. Another turnover for the Athenians. Good pass from behind. They're going to give the charge to Carson Bertrand. The referee comes over. Number 2. A lot of kids want to get all the way in for a layup instead of stopping and popping. Full court pressure. Let's see how the Athenians handle it. Trey Scores has got that ball. Karsten Williamson. Jesse Johnson Hall. Pass from Gonzalez. Weak pass on the other side, and Will Kellerman's going to come into the game. Jarrett thought about a 3. Reese is going to take a 3. That's deadly. He's got 5 points in the night. That's now a 6-point lead, just like that. So that turnover was costly. Instead of us scoring 2, we give up 3. That's a 5-point swing. The Athenians take a timeout. I think we're taking a 30 timeout. Of course, you know as I do, when you make that timeout, if you delay what you want, you actually get your team over to the huddle and get a few more seconds.
Right.
We were playing in Fountain Central on, I think it was Wednesday, the night that Purdue played. And Darren Hawes was there that night. Of course, he's the principal of Fountain Central. So when the second game started, I got together with the other coach and the referees and Darren. I said, look, Purdue's coming on. We got a 30-minute bus ride. No timeouts. 3-minute halftime. Let's get this game over with.
Yeah.
We got home in plenty of time to see Purdue, and unfortunately, that's a game we should have won. Didn't hit our free throws down the stretch. Well, here in the Crawfordsville Gymnasium, it is a 6-point lead for the Athenians. Down the court, long pass. Saunders tried to save it. There's an unforced turnover right there. David Pierce imploring his team to play smart. So we went for the home run there.
You don't like to get that out of a timeout.
No, they just scored 3 points. So the last thing you want to do is to give up another 2 or 3 points. We're back in that 3-2 zone. Lebanon's trying really hard to post up in the gaps.
Yep.
And they're being very patient. There's a long 3 by Bertrand. We just gave up 6 points. We didn't score 4. That's a 10-point turnaround. We're up by 3. We had an 11-point lead just a couple of minutes ago. They went into this full court pressure. Suddenly it's a different game. Karsten Williamson in the corner. Kellerman cannot handle the catch. Trey Scorza gives it up to K-Dub. We got 3:55 on the clock. It's a 3-point game. Trey Scorza's got the ball. Jesse Johnson Hall has it on the 3-point line. Cameron Saunders looks inside. Will Kellerman gives it up to Williamson. Good patience by the Athenians. Trey Scorza's got it on the wing. Jesse Johnson Hall thinks about it. Cameron Saunders. Williamson's going to take the 3. Bingo, baby. Bingo. Give the assist to Saunders. That's a big, big hoop. We needed that.
Good shot.
6-point lead now. Good patience. What I liked about that, it was a kind of an in and out. So
yes, right.
Carson was in his shooting motion. Will Kellerman's on the breakaway. Number 20.
Yep. Carson Bertrand.
Got his hand in there. Jarrett's got the ball. I thought we had a chance for 2 points.
That would have been nice.
We're still in this zone. We've been in this zone that was the whole fourth quarter. Reese for another 3-pointer. Oh, we should have had that rebound.
Yeah, we're going to get
off
it on
the
steal.
Trey Scorza's got the ball in his hands. Williamson's got it.
Yep.
Guys, let's run a little offense. There's 2:40 in the game. Williamson's got that ball. Saunders, the quarterback, takes care of it. We're trying to run some offense. Number 20 had a reach in there, got away with it. Scorza's got the ball on the wing. Jesse Johnson Hall. Saunders. 2:22 to go. Williamson's got another 3-pointer.
And a foul. Oh,
they didn't call the foul.
They did not call a foul.
They've got a foul here on number 33, I think. What's hanging from his... The Band-Aid came off his chin. He had a cut.
Uh-huh. That's all it was, yeah.
Okay. Little collision down on the other end. The freshman's on the bench. There's 2:16 to go in the game. A 9-point lead. We're back to a man defense. We're going man for man here down the stretch. Jarrett's got the ball. Gives it up to Ottinger. He's driving the baseline. Good strong move. Rebound by Reese. Reese is wide open for a 3. That's going to be short. Scorza. Oh, baby, there's a collision. We're going to, thought they might give the foul. Carson Bertrand tips it out of bounds. Good hustle by Trey Scorza.
Yes, it was.
And they're in full court pressure. Here comes Eddie Heinold. Eddie Heinold's coming in for Cameron Saunders for ball handling.
Ball handling, yes.
So we're going to go offense-defense. Ball handling, when we're on defense, I expect to see Saunders back out there. Lebanon's going to have to foul because they've we only got 1:48 to go. I think, is that their 5th foul or 6th? They're trying to get to the 101 to get us on the line. Carson Williams, bad pass. Bad pass.
Yeah.
Steal.
Bertrand.
Should be another charge. They're going to give a block.
The block on Trey.
Wow. I thought he had position for that 19 feet. Well, I wish I had instant
replay. We must have a bad angle. Looked like it to me, too.
Well, Carson Bertrand's going to the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line tonight. He's got 7 points. He came into the game averaging 11. But when you only score 32 points, nobody's going to hit their average. Will Kellerman doing a little janitorial work. The senior captain going to take care of business. Cameron Saunders is going to check into the game. Curious to see who's going to come in for. Eddie Heinold came in for him. First shot's up. It's in. 41 to 33, 8-point lead. Eddie Heinold takes a seat. Cameron Saunders is going to go in to get the rebound. He needs to box out Michael Reese. Jesse Johnson Hall needs to box out Jarrett. Free throw's good. Full court pressure. Carson Williamson dribbling that ball left-handed. We got a tie-up. Dribbling through traffic.
It will be Lebanon's ball.
That's go down as a turnover, change in possession. We've got a 7-point lead with 1:36 to go. And as every coach knows, to break a press, you got to pass the ball. Got to have some cutters, got to pass the ball, and dribble when you get a lane.
That's right.
1:36 to go. Lebanon's got the ball. They can cut the lead to 5 or even 4 with a 3-pointer. Bertrand kicks it out. Ottinger's got the ball. He walked. That's a move and pick. Move and pick. Is that on number 20?
20.
Luke Farrell set the pick. There was no argument by Coach Hendricks. I mean, he was right in front of the referee. We got a full timeout by, I think it was on Coach Pierce.
Yes, it was, yes.
Okay, if we can set the table for you. There's 1:30 on the clock. We're in the 4th quarter. The Athenians are up 7. But you know, the other night when Purdue, I think they had a 9-point lead over Florida State. And I thought to myself, I could go to bed right now. We got the game.
Didn't happen, did it?
No, it didn't. And that's the game of basketball.
Yeah.
Because it's a game of emotion. It goes possession by possession. And right now, the clock is our biggest opponent. It doesn't mean we're not looking to score, but it means we're looking to score good shots.
Yeah.
So we need to work the clock, keep that clock moving. And, of course, Lebanon, they need to score quickly, play good defense, and we need to play to our strength.
Yeah.
So we need to play as a team and move that ball.
Handle the ball.
Of course, right
Probably
now,
hit some free throws.
we need some defense, and it's going to come down to free throws.
Right.
It almost always comes down to free throws. Any update from north-south? And what's the update? Oh, you don't know. Okay.
It's still the 3rd quarter.
Okay. Will Kellerman's going to inbound the ball. Eddie Heinold's in the game. Carson Williamson's got his hands on the ball as he went long. Jesse Johnson Hall, left hand. Misses the shot. Get down the court, kid. Wide open for a 3-pointer. Just like that.
It's good.
Just like that. Luke Farrell hits a 3. It's now a 4-point game. We thought we had a hoop.
Yep, we should have had a hoop.
What's the call here? We got a foul on. What's the call? I'm looking.
We have a foul on Lebanon.
Fouls on number 33.
33.
That's the freshman. Will Kellerman's going to be at the line for a 1-on-1. He has not scored in the second half. He had 2, 4, 6, 9 points in the first half. 41. Yeah. We've only scored 6 points.
Yeah.
And we've given up 13.
15 to 6. Yep. You're right.
Wow. Part of that is we've had turnovers.
Yeah.
We've taken quick shots, not always good shots.
Right.
And David Pierce is imploring his kids to play smart basketball.
Be smart.
You know, there's a psychology to the game, and I've always believed that the team behind in a close game has the advantage.
Yeah, seems like that.
Because you're playing harder to catch up, and when you're ahead, you play just a little bit timid because you're playing not to make a mistake.
Yes.
Of course, I would always like to play with a lead.
Yeah, me too.
But I want to keep a lead. Right now, we need Will Kellerman to step to the line and hit a couple free throws to make this a 2-possession game, possible 3-possession game. They've hit 1, 2, 3-pointers here in the fourth quarter.
Yes, they
right?
have. They've hit
that's 6 of their 13 points and
3 threes
two
and
shots.
4 for 4 from the free throw line.
So Will Kellerman's at the line. This time he's got a little company. Cameron Saunders is going to come back in the game for Eddie Heinold in all probability. Senior, nothing to it. He shows Carson Edwards of Purdue how to do it down the stretch. You just step up to the line, take your normal shot, follow through. Dribbles that ball 3 times, puts her up, nothing to it. Nice job, Will. He's in double figures with 11. It's a 6-point lead. Here comes the Lebanon Tigers. Good defense by Kellerman. He's trying to get off a 3. Passes in the corner. The freshman looking for somebody. The point guard's down the lane. They're going to call a foul on Scorza. Well, he's going to shoot a couple of free throws. That's Carson Bertrand. He's 4 for 4 on the night.
Yes, he is. All in the quarter.
He's got 9 points on the night. He averages 11. There's number 10. If he hits this free throw, he'll have his average. It's a 5-point game. There's exactly 1 minute left in the game, and Eddie Heinold's back in the game. Cameron Saunders takes the bench. Carson Bertrand with his second free throw. It's up and in. We have not handled the pressure very well. Williamson's got that ball right down the middle of the court. Kicks it out in the corner. Kellerman puts up a 3.
Wow.
Jesse Johnson Hall tries to save the ball. I don't know why we're putting up a three-pointer. Jarrett, good inbounds pass to the freshman. Trey Scorza ties up the freshman. It's going to be Crawfordsville ball on change of possession. We're very, very fortunate there. Trey Scorza's got the ball. It's a 3-on-2. Run out the clock, kiddo. There you go. When he was grabbed by Reese, Scorza put up the 3, but the foul is on the floor. And Scorza is going to have to earn it from the line. He's not been to the free throw line.
We haven't been to the free throw line too much.
Scorza's got 12 points on the night. Saunders is back in for Eddie Heinold. Saunders and Jesse Johnson Hall are in for the rebound. Kellerman's back with K-Dub. We got a chance for 2 free throws, and these are huge. Misses the front end of a 1-on-1. It's a 4-point game. Here comes Bertrand. He's looking to get off a 3. Kicks it out. Reese has it. Jarrett had it. Reese has it. Bertrand, chance for a long, long 3.
It'll be short.
Jesse Johnson Hall, a little slow going for the board. Reese throws it in. Jesse Johnson Hall goes for the ball. It's going back to the Tigers. We got a 43. They're changing it. Got a foul. Good call. Jesse Johnson Hall should be going to the line. Who'd they give the foul to, Coach? To the freshman.
Yes.
Hunter Crew. They were both going for the ball. Jesse Johnson Hall will go to the free throw line. The freshman's 1 of 2 on the night. Everybody knows he's got a good shot. With 15-3 on the clock, it'll go a long ways to assuring the Athenians of a win. Shots up and in. Smooth.
Yes.
As silk. He's got ice water in his veins. We need 1 more. It's a 5-point lead. 15-3 on the clock. Second shot's up. It's off the rim. Here comes Bertrand. Reese has got the ball. Quick 3-pointer. Off the rim. Cameron Saunders with a huge rebound.
Yes.
And he's fouled. If we can hit, one of these,
at least one,
I like our chances.
I like it.
I'd like to know how many rebounds Cameron Saunders has on the night.
I know.
She's done a real nice job tonight on the boards. He waves off Will Kellerman, tells everybody to get out of the lane. I don't need any help. These shots are in. And maybe not the first one. The second one would sure help. And we need to foul. We've only got 5 fouls.
Right.
We need to foul before they shoot. Second shot's up. It's not in. Here comes Bertrand. He's going to put up a 3.
We're not going to foul.
Shots long. Tip in by the freshman. Doesn't make any difference. Final score. Is it 46-41? 44-41? Is that final score correct, Coach? 44-41? That's a big win.
Yes, that's a nice win, yes.
Well, we did everything we could to allow them the opportunity to get back into the game.
That made it very interesting, yes.
I'm sure that Coach Pierce is going to sit down with film and talk about how we handled the ball in the fourth quarter and some of our decisions that we made. Because we didn't always make good decisions, but we pulled out a win.
Yes.
And from my perspective, that's the most important thing.
Exactly, yes it is.
Let's see if we can't figure out the fourth quarter scoring.
Fourth quarter scoring.
How about starting for the Athenians?
Okay, in the fourth quarter, Karsten K-Dub had 2 threes.
Those were big.
Yes, and the rest of them were free throws. 2 from Will Kellerman and 1 from Jesse Johnson Hall.
And that was it.
That's what I got.
Wow. So 9 points in the fourth quarter, and we gave up 17.
And we gave up.
We got outscored by 8 in the fourth quarter. And what was the scoring for Lebanon in the fourth quarter? Do you have that?
Fourth quarter, yeah. Carson Bertrand did everything he could. He had a 3 and 6 free throws for 9. They had another 3 from Luke Farrell, another 3 from Michael Reese, and a 2-pointer from the freshman Hunter Crew.
So on the night, 5, 8, 10, 12, 14. Bertrand ends up with 14. Jaden Jarrett averaging 11, scores 2. Hunter Crew averaging 4, scores 10. Luke Farrell averaging 5, scored 5. Michael Reese averaging 11, scored 3.
Right.
So 2 of their double-digit scores were held in check tonight. So good defense by the Athenians. Kobe Ottinger, I think is his name, had a 3-pointer in the first half.
Yeah.
So and for the Athenians, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 players score. We played 9 players on the night. So it's a good team win for the Athenians.
Yes, it was.
I'm going to ask, is Pierce coming up? We're going to go. Okay.
Nope.
There's a game tomorrow night against Attica.
Yes.
And I think, who's calling the game tomorrow night? Smith?
Yeah, Scott.
And you going with him tomorrow night?
Yes, I'll be here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, for Rhett Welliver,
Girls are next Tuesday.
next Tuesday's the girls at 7:30 against Attica. Tomorrow night's the guys against Attica. And are you going to be here next Tuesday?
I got to let you know, Rhett.
Okay. It depends on the pay. Mike's not sure if he's going to come.
If I'm getting a raise, I'll be here.
I'll tell you what, it's been a lot of fun, Coach.
Yes, it has.
This is an exciting game here tonight. Ball control. The Athenians pull out a 44-41 win. It's a conference win. It's a cross-county rivalry win. So I guess we got the best doing that shop over Titus.
Yeah, we got it now.
It's been fun. You've been listening to Tony Thomas. And you've also been listening to Coach Mike, Rhett Welliver, Justin Duger. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you tomorrow night at 7:30.